What up, Troll Bomb? It's Willie. I'm gonna show Microsoft some love today by doing my classic Xbox and Xbox 360 collection. So let's just get right into it. First up is Panzer Dragoon Orta. Really good game. It's all about like riding a dragon. Don't really care too much for story because gameplay kind of takes all in this. Super fun, just blow stuff up, upgrade your dragon, super awesome. Next is the game that pretty much everyone had, no matter what system it was on. It was multi-plat. Soul Calibur 2. Decent fighter. Not really too much I can say about this one that hasn't already been said. This one has Spawn in it. I prefer the GameCube one because it has Link. Not just because I like Link, it's because he was a pretty good character. I mean, Spawn kind of sucks. PS2 one had Heihachi. I don't remember anyone playing that one, so. Next is Castlevania Curse of Darkness. I was looking for this game for a while, and then my dad randomly brought it home one day, so I was like, yes! And I was going to play it, then I figured out that that isn't Alucard. And that kind of disappointed me for a while. I mean, I'm still going to go back and play the game, it's just that kind of made me a little bit sad, so one of these days I'll get to this. That's all for classic Xbox. I mean, I know I have another game around here, Dark Summit, some snowboarding game, but it sucks ass anyway, so I'm not even going to get to it. Moving on to 360. Samurai Warriors 2 Empires. This is, it's an okay game. If you want a good Samurai Warriors game, you just get normal Samurai Warriors 2, not Empires. This is just kind of like, I guess you would, it's better off being a mode in Samurai Warriors 2 rather than a game itself. Like, you control armies and you try to rule Japan. It's a nice concept, but it's missing a lot. It's just kind of like that one mode in a couple fights. I don't know, it's made me sad. Phantasy Star Universe. This one was alright. I mean, if you're hunting for achievements, you get like 100 points each for like just killing a boss. So, you get 1,000 really easy, but even then, there's add-ons. And you have to pay for online for this game, which is stupid. So, have fun with those add-ons, I guess. Story's decent. Gameplay is decent. It's in real time, but honestly, I prefer Phantasy Star Online rather than Universe. Blue Dragon. Everyone hates on this game. They say it's boring and bland and all this other stuff, and it's all kiddie, but I like it. It's decent. It's upgraded characters. I mean, sure, at first, when you don't have the shadows, it's super boring, but after that, it picks up really quickly, so. The Gears of War Triple Pack. This has Part 1, Part 2, and then an add-on for Part 2. Not really a Gears of War fan. My brother told me to get this so we can play Horde together. And we never did, so yeah, there's 30 of my dollars put to good use. Left 4 Dead. Yeah, it's Left 4 Dead. Odomedius Excellent. This is one of my more random games. I actually have the special edition for this too. Check that out. Fancy little box, holographic and everything. This came with a pillowcase, the soundtrack, an art book, and I think that's about it. Gameplay, this is a 2D horizontal spaceship shooter. It's made by Konami and the same makers as Gradius. It's okay. I want to do a review on this because there's barely any information on this game ever. Like, I even had to do a search for the story, but moving on. Beautiful Katamari. This game is all types of awesome. All types of awesome. It's a weird game. All you do is just kind of roll stuff up, but you roll like funny stuff up. You roll up Godzilla. You roll up Power Rangers. You roll up like guys wrestling, sumo wrestlers, and all that stuff. It's really, really fun. It's hilarious, and it gets outrageous to the point where you're like rolling up planets and stars and like the solar system and stuff. It's awesome. It's awesome. Like I love this game. King of Fighters 13. If you played King of Fighters 12, then you probably ruined the King of Fighters series for yourself, because 12 kind of sucks. This one goes back to basics. It's really good. It's just this game is ruined by the two bosses in arcade mode. All they do is either grab spam or projectile spam you. So, I mean, kind of stops you from doing a lot in this game, seeing as how you kind of have to fight those guys. So, really good fighter, really, really good, but only really get it if you have friends. Battle Fantasia. I bought this game online for like $5 because I could never find it in the stores. Another fighting game. Really cool art style. Really funny story. But the end boss is another cheater. So, and you have to like power up just to hit him at one point. It's super stupid. But other than that, it's decent. Lacking on characters, only like 12 of them. But I mean, this game was a test for BlazBlue. I mean, you can see Axis over there. But yeah, so speaking of BlazBlue, here's the first one in the series, Calamity Trigger. This started it all for me. A lot of people haven't really played this one. They jump right into Continuum Shift. But I was a fan instantly. This was given to me as a gift. Even have a special edition over here. Sweet gift, I'll tell you that. It comes with a soundtrack and the CD that has like some of the best fighters fighting, and then like some like tutorial videos. This is really good for a fighting game. Really good, really good. If you really haven't played this fighting game, you definitely need to get into it. It's like the best of this generation, so. Next up is BlazBlue Continuum Shift, Part 2 in the series. This is a reversible cover. So, they fixed out a bunch of the things that were wrong with Part 1, and the story continues, so that's even better. They added a couple characters. Show kind of more of this reversible case. It's different on 360. I mean, different on the PS3, so not a teach me Miss Light Cheat kind of thing. It's just kind of, it's different, hard to explain. But yeah, this game is awesome. They added a bunch of characters. It's just great. Play it. Next is, you can tell I'm a BlazBlue fan, is Continuum Shift Extend, special edition. Not a very good special edition, I'll tell you that. It came with a calendar, but it's just kind of cutouts from the cover with the, obvious calendar stuff. They added one character and like 3 extra story sequences. The gameplay is like Continuum Shift 2 on the PSP and 3DS, so there's Abyss mode and stuff like that, and you can unlock things with points. So, I don't know, if you really do want this game, get the normal version, don't spring for special edition. You're kind of wasting it with that. I mean, it comes with an art book too, but all the art is from the gallery in the game, so yeah, that's extra fun. Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3. I love this game. This game is all types of awesome. They got it right with this game. I mean, put it this way. I played Samurai Warriors 2 to death and was bored with it, and popped in this game and I wasn't bored anymore. It's got a bunch of different Gundams, a bunch of different characters, a bunch of operators. It's awesome. They did it right. There's scenes from the animes. There's character bios, whole bunch of stuff. This game is just great, and it's only $40. So, Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit. I mean, they've made a bunch of Dragon Ball Z games, and you're a lot better off getting like Tenkaichi and Budokai and all that stuff, but this one was okay, I guess. Halo 3, yeah, whatever. That one hit the floor. Residence of Fate. This is my friend's game. It was kind of here, so why not show it off? Really, really fun RPG. Gameplay is different. It's real time. A bit hard to explain. I recommend looking up a video of this. Made by Sega, kind of random. But it is hard, and you will sit there for a while grinding, only to figure out that you've barely leveled and done absolutely nothing. And that's what kind of held me off for this game. You have to put in work into it. Next up is a crowd favorite, Assassin's Creed. This game kind of got ruined for me. Had to play through the tutorial a bunch of times, so it's kind of like I never really got around to actually playing the game. Probably should, but even then, it doesn't really appeal to me that much. It's just kind of another game to me. One of these days, I'll actually play through it, but yeah. And the same thing goes for Assassin's Creed 2. Don't really feel like playing it because of what happened. Everyone tells me I'm missing out on a lot. I'm missing out, missing out on a lot, but I really don't see it. One of these days I'll play it. Last Remnants, my brother's game. It's over here, but I didn't really like this one. A bunch of people did. It's not really a bad one. Fighting is really different. It's more like you gotta think more. You don't really fight like with just like 3 or 4 people. You're fighting with like a group of people, so more to manage. A lot more thought into the fighting in this game. It seems kind of slow to me. The battles kind of take forever. The story's okay. It's just, I don't know. I couldn't really be a fan.